Hello, so this is about preventing adverse childhood experiences. It's one of the other things I did for college that I like. So, adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, are potentially traumatic events that occur in childhood 0 to 17 years. For example, experiencing violence or abuse, witnessing violence in the home, having a family member attempt or die by suicide. Also included are aspects of child's environment that can undermine the sense of safety, stability, and bonding, such as substance misuse, mental health problems, inability due to parental separation, or household members being in jail or prison. ACEs are linked to chronic health problems, mental illness, and substance misuse in adulthood. ACEs can also negatively impact education and job opportunities. However, ACEs can be prevented. So, how big is the problem? ACEs are common. About 61% of adults surveyed across 25 states reported that they had experienced at least one type of ACE, and nearly 1 in 6 reported they had experienced 4 or more types of ACEs. Preventing ACEs could potentially reduce a large number of health conditions. For example, up to 1.9 million cases of heart disease and 21 million cases of depression could be potentially avoided by preventing ACEs. Some children are at greater risk than others. Women with several racial ethnic minority groups were at greater risk for having experienced 4 or more types of ACEs. ACEs are also costly. The economic and social costs to families, communities, and social society totals hundreds of billions of dollars each year. ACEs can have lasting negative effects on health, well-being, and opportunity. These experiences can increase the risk of injury, sexually transmitted infections, maternal and child health problems, teen pregnancy, involvement in sex trafficking, and a wide range of chronic diseases and leading causes of death, such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and suicide. ACEs and associated conditions, such as living in under-resourced or racially segregated neighborhoods, frequently moving, and experiencing food insecurity, can cause toxic stress. Toxic stress from ACEs can change brain development and affect such things as attention, decision-making, learning, and responses to stress. Children growing up with toxic stress may have difficulty forming healthy, stable relationships. They may also have unstable work histories as adults and struggle with finances, jobs, and depression throughout life. These effects can also be passed on to their own children. Some children may face further exposure to toxic stress from the historical and ongoing traumas due to systematic racism or the impacts of poverty resulting from limited educational and economic opportunities. Excuse me. So, how can we prevent adverse childhood experiences? ACEs are preventable. Creating and sustaining safe, stable, nurturing relationships and environments for all children and families can prevent ACEs and help all children reach their full potential. CDC has produced a resource preventing adverse childhood experiences, learning the best available evidence. To help states and communities take advantage of the best available evidence to prevent ACEs. So it features 6 strategies from the CDC technical package to prevent violence. So preventing ACEs, they have the strategy of strengthening economic supports to families. The approach, strengthening household financial security, family-friendly work policies. Promote social norms that protect against violence and adversity. So this includes public education campaigns, legislative approaches to reduce corporal punishment, bystander approaches, men and boys as allies in prevention. Then for the next strategy, we have ensure a strong start for children, early childhood home visitations, high quality childcare, preschool enrichment with family engagement. Then next for strategies, we have teach skills. So that's social emotional learning, safe dating and healthy relationship skills program, parental skills, and family relationship approaches. Then we have connect youth to caring adults and activities, so mentoring programs, after school programs, such things like that. And then finally, for the last strategy, intervene to lessen immediate and long-term harms. Enhance primary care, victim-centered services, treatment to lessen the harms of ACEs, treatment to prevent problem behavior, and future involvement in violence. Family-centered treatment for substance abuse disorders. Whew, that was a long one. So, what is ACEs? Well, they have a thing that says Adverse Childhood Experience Questionnaire. Find your ACE score. And it's only 10 questions. So, while you were growing up during your first 18 years of life, all 10 questions are on your first 18 years of life. 1. Did a parent or other adult in your household often swear at you, insult you, put you down, or humiliate you, or act in a way that made you afraid that you might be physically hurt? If the answer is yes, you get 1 point. Did a parent or then question number 2. Did a parent or other adult in the household often push, grab, slap, or throw something at you, or ever hit you so hard that you had marks or were injured? If the answer is yes, you get another point. Did an adult or person at least 5 years older than you ever touch or fondle you, or have you touch their body in a sexual way, or try to actually have oral, anal, or vaginal sex with you? Yes or no, another point. So as you see, all the yes, I'm going to not just say another point, but every time you get a yes, that's a point. Number 4, did you often feel that no one in your family loved you or thought you were important or special, or your family didn't look out for each other, feel close to each other, or support each other? Yes or no. 5, did you often feel that you didn't have enough to eat, had to wear dirty clothes, and had no one to protect you, or your parents were too drunk or high to take care of you or take you to the doctor if you needed it? Yes or no. 6, were your parents ever separated or divorced? 7, was your mother or stepmother often pushed, grabbed, slapped, or had something thrown at her, or sometimes were often kicked, bitten, hit with a fist, or hit with something hard, or ever repeatedly hit over at least a few minutes, or threatened with a gun or knife? So that one's kind of long. 8, did you live with anyone who was a problem drinker or alcoholic, or who used street drugs? Yes or no. 9, was a household member depressed or mentally ill, or did a household member attempt suicide? Yes or no. And then number 10, did a household member go to prison? And then after this, you add up all your yeses, and that is your score. My score from this list was actually a 6 when I, thinking about my own childhood. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hello. So this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me, basically. I make these videos for myself, but it helps knowing that if somebody else liked it. So thanks for watching.